Yes, sir. We are able to see you.
Okay. So why I ask you guys, what's your background, what you people doing, the reason behind. See, if you really, planning to come to SAP security, your decision is very good. You might have heard that. I think what the candidate name Pankaj, right? No, Krishna, sorry. Krishna, you told that you are into the recruiting field, right?
Yes, sir.
So you might have been aware that, how SAP is demand in the market, right?
Yeah, sir. That's why I'm
Huh.
planning to switch.
So let me give some background about the job opportunity, then I'll come to the main topics about our demo, right?
Sure, sir.
You pick any organization in the across the world, across the globe, you'll find 99% of the company they are running on the platform of SAP. Okay. So I should not take the name. It is illegal that I should not take what are the companies are running in the SAP. If you cross across your friends, your colleagues, you'll get to know whatever the company you are picking, they are running in SAP. Suppose you are picking DMart. Suppose you are picking Hometown. Suppose you are taking Toyota car. Suppose you are taking Hyundai. Suppose you are taking Reliance. Suppose you are taking Star Plus Channel. um, you know, um, Suppose you are taking the builder company Brigade. These few things I told which you know. If I'll go abroad, India across the globe, whatever the company you pick, whatever the organization name you pick, they run all in SAP. Okay, so from that perspective, you can imagine how SAP technology is in demand and how the resource is going to be demand in the future also. So I just try to give you this thing in little idea, so then you'll understand that why you choose the SAP and what is the future of SAP could be. So as I took few names like in front of you, even you will surprise that Google Google also using SAP. Okay, so from that you can imagine maximum company, as I told, 99% of the company they are running in the platform of SAP. If we'll talk about it, or Indian Railway also they are running on SAP. So from that you can imagine how the resource will be needing in the futures in every module. Okay, so this is the little background. If you see in my topic, I have clearly mentioned you know why SAP security in demand. Okay, so before going to the demo, I usually try to give this concept so that students like you people, very people are no idea on SAP, you'll get to understand. Okay, how and what extent level is SAP running on the platform wise across the globe, across the world. As I told, whatever the company you pick, you'll get to know that is running SAP. If you pick, steel company Jindal, if you pick any company, any random company you pick, you will find that they are running in SAP. Okay, if you go to the across the globe, they are small to small company also. If it is a beauty company, if it is a bathroom company, it is a cleaning company, they are also running in SAP. Okay, E- I don't know whether you know or not. In India also, you might have heard that ply, right? The plywood, they are also running SAP. If you go for green ply, they are also running SAP. So any company, any platform you choose, Hindustan Unilever, that Unilever, the product you are using, they are also using SAP. So from that, you can imagine how the demand of SAP security consultant or any other consultant also in this market. Okay. Second thing, why I ask you what is your background and all that? My training session is not only for the training. I always try the students should get a job in that field. So in that way, my training is that. Okay. So why I asked you guys what is your background, what the education and all that, right? Based on that, since you people are fresher, based on that, I can advise you which model is suitable for you. Okay. If you see in the SAP, there are many models. Okay. Which model will be suitable for you? So that I can advise you. So, Krishna, you told that you are from MBA background, right?
Yeah, correct, sir.
So that means you don't have the programming and coding knowledge. So your selection of SAP security is pretty good. It's a high demand. Okay. Another student, what's your background? You told that MC, right? Other student is there or she got disconnected? Another student is there. Hello.
Is there,
Anyway,
sir, but she's not responding.
Yes, sir, but
okay. No. So
Hello?
yeah, like what is your background? Your background is MC, right? Okay, no worry. So these are the fact. That's why I asked you, because here I am not, to tell you that do this and that. Based on your background, I can advise the best, because at the end you are coming from this. You have joined this session. At the end, you need a job, right? If your direction, if your path should not be in a proper way, then after completing of the course also you will be misguided. So that is why I try to know the background of the students, then I can give the best guide. Okay. So Krishna, your selection is SAP Security is a very perfect selection. As I told, the
thank you,
future
sir.
is very bright. You have lots of requirement in every company. In India itself, there are huge opening every day. The opening are there. If you go abroad, also there are lots of opening. Now I'll coming to the main things. Okay, what is SAP and why this SAP works? I'll try to give a background and idea, because if you are freshers, okay. So that is why I usually ask, whether you have worked on SAP or not, because based on that my demo will be like this. So you people know that very well that SAP is a ERP product, right? You might have heard that in ERP there are many things are there. In under that ERP enterprise,
Correct,
research planning.
correct, sir.
We have Oracle, we have PeopleSoft, we have
People
Finance,
talk.
many things are there, right? So under this ERP product, another product is SAP. Okay, in this ERP, we have a product SAP, that is one of the ERP product. Okay, so as I told, in under ERP we have different things. PeopleSoft, Finance, many things are there. Okay, that accounting, many ERP products are there. Why SAP is so demand across this product? Okay, why SAP is demand? So I don't want to go so basic thing like what is this SAP system application and product database. So people can see in the Google, but I'll try to speak the real time things. Okay, why SAP is so demand? Because in ERP we do have many products under this ERP, but SAP is one of the product under ERP. So why this SAP is in so demand? You might have known that C, Java, many .NET, language and all that, but we don't call it SAP is a language or something. We call it is SAP is a product. Why it is called a product? When you're purchasing a TV, so you are bringing the TV from the showroom, you are putting it at home, and you're putting the putting the current and switch on the TV, and the TV got started. If you provide the internet connection, then all the TV will be started. What the TV will call? TV is a product, right? Which is ready-made. Most of the things are already there in that TV. You are just giving the internet, and you can see Netflix, you can Hotstar, Prime, everything you can see. You can see YouTube, everything. That means TV is a product which is a ready-made, which is a plug and play, right? If you need some enhancement on that, to try to understand, guys, I'm trying to give in a layman language understanding, so that I'll make you better understand the SAP. So that means what? TV is a product. You are bringing the TV at your home and putting and plug and play. If you want to enhance something on your TV, so you might use some. You can add some speaker. You can use some music system, so that your TV will be more enhanced, right? Similarly, SAP is a ready-made product, because my context is why SAP is so demand. Okay, why every company is putting SAP. Okay, the reason SAP is a product, ready-made product. Okay, where if you implement this product, you don't need to implement from the scratch, or you don't need to design from the scratch. It is already a ready-made product. Bring this product, bring the license, install on your organization, install on your project, install in company, install in your factory. You to start using. Only thing you need to do some enhancement, in the sense, suppose you want to do some enhancement, you want to upgrade this, you want to make something this, that partial thing you can do SAP. That is the only reason SAP is such a huge demand in the market. Every company, small to small retail shop also, they are using SAP. The reason SAP is a ready-made product, just bring it, use it, and what are the enhancement? Do the enhancement and use it. So that is the reason SAP is such a highly flexible product. If you see, I should not take any other product name, but if you see some product which is mainly focused on the finance, some ERP product which is mainly focused on the CRM, customer relationship management, some other product under this ERP they mainly focus on HR, but SAP is the only product which covers all these things. Suppose you have a plant, you have a manufacturing company, or if you have a storeroom, or if you have a big IT company. If you want to implement your SAP covers everything. SAP is the only product. If you implement that product in your company, it will cover your sales, it will cover your marketing, it will cover your, university, it will cover your HRA, it will cover your finance, it will cover your plant maintenance, it will cover your marketing. Everything will be covered under this SAP. So that is the only reason SAP is such a huge demanded product. Company thinks that while go for this another product, which is suppose I'm going to take another one of the product under ERP, if I'll implement it in my company, then it will be only cover my finance part. It will only cover my CRM part. It will only cover my HR part. Then I need to purchase another license for my other product, other areas like one prototype AG my product, one project finance thing. Then it is only covering finance. How I'll manage my sales? How I'll manage my marketing? How I'll manage my finance? How I'll manage my CRM? So company cannot afford different software which is complicated and all that. So SAP is such a product that which covers everything. 99% of the things it can cover. As I told, if you need some additional enhancement, some upgrade that you can do, SAP is only open. Okay. So that is the only reason SAP is such a demanded product. Guys, my session is not so typical that I'll tell that what is SAP, how SAP born, all these things you can find it in Google, but I'm trying to give you the real time scenario. Why SAP is demand, why you will be coming to the SAP field, because there are many lines are in the market now. Python is there, data science is there, artificial intelligence is there. Why will be coming to the SAP? You need to understand the fact. So that is how my demo is there. Okay. Now if I'll talk about SAP, we have different modules. Okay. Module in the sense, SAP is divided in two areas, like one is technical module and one functional module. So E people are falling under technical module. In technical module, we have one is ABAP, basis, security. Guys, you can see my screen, right? You need to respond to me, guys, right? Otherwise, I'll not be, understand whether you are there or not.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if you see these are technical module, ABAP, basis, and security. What is ABAP? ABAP is purely coding, means where you need to write out the programs and all that. And you need to use your OOPS technologies, C++, Java technology to use, and you need to write the program coding. Okay, that is also very limited. As I told from the beginning, SAP is a ready-made product. Mostly things are developed, but whenever any enhancement required, whenever any changes required, developer who is going to do the coding, who is going to do the programming, so they will do. So for this ABAP, you should have the background of C++, Java, OOPS technology. You should be aware. Then only it is easy for to understand. Now coming to the basis. Basis is the admin responsible, where you need to install the server, you need to set up, you need to configure all these things. You need to do all this in basis. Okay, so that is also one of the technical module. Now security, for which you people are today here. Security is one of the critical and sensitive module in SAP. Why this is sensitive and all that I'll explain you. Before that, I'll cover other modules. You can see these are the functional modules. Functional module means material management, FICO, production planning, quality management. These are the functional module. Now I'll make you understand in a layman language all this, how this will be requirement. Why this SAP security is a crucial position nowadays. Okay. Previously, SAP security position was not different. Whenever there is a basis guy, he was handling both basis and security. But later point, SAP realized how SAP security position is such a demanding and such a sensitive and such a uh, crucial position. That is why SAP is separate. Let me give one example. You guys, go on mute, guys. Suppose, guys, go on mute, please. Yeah. Suppose you are constructing a good house or you are purchasing a good car at your home. Okay. Assume you constructed a very good house by paying some crores and all that, and you constructed the house. So every small to small thing you design very properly. Try to understand the concept. Okay. Everything you design properly. So you are happy that I constructed a very good house. It looks very good, everything. But after a couple of months and all that, you realize that though you have made a best house, the scenario that I'm telling you, this is completely going to be similar to SAP. I'll tell you after this, how this SAP thing turn over. So when you purchase a house, everything you made it perfectly, but after a couple of months, you realize that though you have done a best house, but your house is not secure. Anybody can enter to your house through some hole, some places. So that means though you have made a best house, though you have spent crores of money on your house, but your house is not somewhere secure. Then do you think that you have done a best house? Krishna, can you answer me?
Sir.
I told you're listening to me. What I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
As I told you, if you have made a best house, but if your house is not secure, anybody can enter the, your house by somewhere, some side. Then you don't have made a best house, right?
Yes, sir.
Similarly,
There
why
might
tell
be a
you this
breaches
example?
will happen.
Exactly. Why I told this example, and I'm going to relate it to SAP. Go on mute. When SAP initially launched on the year of 2004, then SAP realized that SAP has made a best product because, as I told, SAP covers each and everything. So all the companies started dragging this SAP product. Then SAP realized that yes, I have done a very best product. So SAP never thought about this security. SAP only declared these two technical model. One is ABAP, one is basis, because SAP realized that SAP has done a best product wherever I'm implementing this product. Company is very very happy. They are satisfied. They're all good. But later point, after a few months, after a couple of years, SAP realized that though I have done a best product, but still it's not best product because there are many breaches is happening. Many issues are coming. Many SOD violations are coming. Okay, why? Then SAP realized that though I have done it the best product, but somewhere I'm missing the security. Anybody can do any kind of activity in my system, then it is a complete violation. For example, Krishna is the manager of India. If Krishna can see the payroll of Vietnam country people, then it's a violation. Krishna is the manager; he can only be eligible to see the salary of India people. He should not be eligible to see the salary of other countries' people. Then it's a violation, right?
Correct,
Similar
correct,
way,
sir.
similar way, SAP realized that though I have done it very perfectly, when I started my career also, at that time, basis people were doing this security work. There is not a separate model, not a separate position was there for security. Then SAP realized that no, though I have done a best product, but if that product is not secure, then that product value is zero. Then SAP realized, then SAP introduced SAP security. Now you will guys not believe many companies, many top level MNC, they have declared SAP security the niche skill compared to basis. Okay, means if you're purchasing a crores of car or doing a if you're purchasing a good mobile, if that is not secure, then no point. That is why people are preferring iPhone, right? So your security is a major point nowadays. Your security is a major point nowadays. That is why this SAP security job position is growing day by day. If you see across the whole year, SAP security position is hiring every day because If you're not able to secure a product, if you're not able to secure software, if you're not able to secure a company, then there is no point. So in that situation, SAP security consultant roles are coming. So that's why I've clearly mentioned what are the things you're going to do. User administrator, role administration, governance, risk compliance, SOD, violation, all this falls under SAP security. Okay. Means suppose you have a project. There is a project manager will be there, one team lead will be there, one senior associate will be there, one junior resource will be there, one fresh resource will be there. The project manager access is different. The team lead access is different. The senior associate access level is different. The junior resource access level is different. The fresh access level is different. Means what project manager can see in the system, the team lead cannot see. What team lead can see, the senior associate cannot see. What senior associate can, the junior associate cannot see. Means there is a segregation of the access. Who is going to do this? Security guy. Security guy is the person who is going to design the access. Who can see what? Who can do what? Who can perform what activity? They are going to decide. Getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So all these things SAP security is going to do. Otherwise, there are lots of violation. If you design a role, assume, don't get confused. Means, guys, what is role and all that? These things falls under all these topics. I'm just trying to give a understanding. What is SAP? Why will guy learn SAP? What is the demand of SAP? That's I'm trying to make you understand. So the access level design you people are going to do. Then only you can secure a system. Means you are going to design a role for the project manager, and that role will be assigned to the project manager. Means based on that access, he can do his activity as a project manager. Then secretary is going to design another role for team lead. Based on that role only, the team lead can perform his activity. Got my point? So that means team lead should not have the access of project manager activity. Okay. If project manager can do this activity, team lead cannot do that because team lead doesn't have the access, right? Got my point?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So all these things security people is going to design. So that is why in every implementation, security people's role is very, very crucial. Very, very crucial. Means if you do some mistake, then there would be huge loss, huge violation. I'll give you one example, guys. Suppose you're going for a bank. Just try to understand. Suppose you're going for a bank and you are standing in a queue where you are applying for the personal loan. Okay. So you applied for the personal loan. Okay. So that counter is only for personal loan. If that guy who is giving personal loan, if he is also eligible to give car loan, then it's a violation, right? That job question is only for personal loan. He can only dispatch the personal loan. He cannot dispatch the car loan. Getting my point? Similar way, if you are standing in a counter where that banker is only eligible to dispatch the cash, he should not have the eligible to receive the cash. He can only dispatch the cash. Means you submit a form, he will give you the money. You take and go. But he cannot receive the money from you. He can only dispatch that money to you. So if that guy have both access, he can receive the money and also he can dispatch the money. Then it's a violation to the company, right? Getting my
Yes,
point?
sir. Yes, sir.
Suppose you have a house and you have in your house you have 4 rooms. In that 4 rooms you have different keys. One key which is your the dining hall keys you have only handed over to your maid that hey, you take this key, you can enter to our home with this key only. You come to dining hall and go to kitchen room and clean everything and you go, but you are not eligible to enter to these bedrooms and all that. So you have only given her one key so that she can enter through dining hall to kitchen. If she will be having the key of both the bedroom and all that, then it's a violation, right?
Definitely violation, sir.
Definitely. So the key that you have given to her, through that key, if she can open the main door of the dining hall, also the kitchen room, also the bedroom, then it is whose fault? Who has created that key, right?
Yes, sir.
right? Similar way, SAP security is the person. If his design is wrong, then whole SAP implementation will be going to failure. So it is your strategy, it is your analysis how we are going to design the role. As I told, there are different models, ABAP, basis, security. These models are will be there. End users will be there, business users will be there. So looking into the business scenario, looking into the business requirement, you need to design the role which falls under role administration. Then user administration means you need to create the user ID. In a company, there will be many different users. You need to create the user ID. Role administration, you need to define the roles. What access, what level, who will get. You cannot grant the finance access to a sales distribution guy. He's a marketing guy. That marketing guy should not have access to finance, right? So finance people only should be having the finance access. CRM, custom relationship management. The CRM should have only the CRM related access. He should not have the access to material management access, right? Now you guys got little bit idea of what SAP, how SAP security works, what is the demand, why SAP
Hmm.
security needed. Did you guys got an idea?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that is the reason I asked what is your background, whether you people are from SAP only. If you people are already work for 3 4 years SAP, then I will not be explaining all this. I'll be directly jumping into the course content and all that, how what I'll cover. Since you people are not from SAP, that's why I try to make you understand, because usually it's a question, because you are a fresher. Why you will be coming to SAP security? You need to understand, right? Why you will be doing SAP security? What is my future? What is the demand? What I'll be doing over there, right? So that is why I try to make you understand. So that is the reason SAP security concern is a very crucial, people in all implementation projects in SAP. If your design, if your little mistake will be happening, there is a huge loss, huge impact. So that is why SAP security has always a demandable positions, because see, for every project, every company, every organization, when their implementation done, at the time of implementation, SAP security record. After implementation, also when this, it will go for 5 years, 10 years support. That time also SAP security position is always demand, because without SAP security, things cannot be done, right? So that is why SAP security is a sensitive and crucial job position nowadays in the market. Okay. Now let me go to the topic here. So that is why
Okay.
for fresher students, my demo is a little lengthy. Okay, expense it is not really. We can jump into the course and all that. See, these 20 hours, if you see SAP security training, which is, all my training will be on the latest version, which is SAP S4 HANA, because guys, nowadays S4 HANA is the demandable. Okay, SAP S4 HANA. Okay, so my training will be on the S4 HANA platform only, which is the latest in the market now. Okay. I have mentioned here 20 hours because I usually, those who are, SAP background, they can easily, take it over on 20 hours. Since you people are freshers, I'll consider it for 1 month, means 30 hours. So why I told it 20 hours or 30 hours, if we'll go for daily on, 1 hour on weekdays, or some days in the weekend. So we can consider this of 4 weeks, means every week 5 days means 5 hours. So 4 weeks means 20 hours. Okay. Since you guys are not from SAP background, you are freshers, so I'll include 10 hours more. So that means 30 hours. Means it's a kind of a 1 month course. Okay. So under this course, all this will be real-time scenario mostly. Okay. So I'll be covering the user admin part. Means you need to create the user ID, design the user ID, what the access level will be, what. So we'll be designing all this technical, line item. If you see create user, change user, SAP user types, all these things will be covered. Then will be role admin. Okay, as I told, all this access level and how you want to design, everything will be discussed. All this topic will be discussed. Role creation, single role, derived role, composite role, profile, authorization, SU24, everything will be covered. And reporting, audit, everything will be discussed. Then this is the main SAP security implementation. This also will be discussed. How the SAP security implementation will be happen. What are the key role from SAP security concern side in the implementation? What are the roles you will be doing? Because as I told you from the beginning, there are many modules in SAP. Few modules only I have highlighted here. In SAP, Technical module, if we'll talk about only 3 technical module, one is ABAP, basis, and security. The functional module, there are many thousands of functional modules are there. Few demanded modules which are usually being used, I have noted down here. So whenever the implementation will be happen, whenever any greenfield implementation or brownfield implementation or any upgrade, any rollout or migration, everywhere SAP security concern will be needed along with these people. Okay, ABAP, basis, functional, might be some upgrade and rollout ABAP not be required, but security and basis they are mandatory. Okay, so along with this functional model, so every time you need to be there in this project, you need to be there in the implementation phase, you need to be there in the upgrade phase, in rollout phase, migration phase, greenfield implementation, brownfield, any kind of implementation, all that you need to be there. Or after that implementation also, production support, that is called production support, AMS support, there also need to be there. So that is why I'll be covering the implementation thing. What are the implementation stuff that you are going to do from SAP security side or SAP security concern level? You're going to perform all these things will be discussed. Okay. Then we'll be doing this practical session. All that means every session is a practical session. Everything will be in the screen. Intro preparation. I'll give you enough document, you guys. Okay, which is not a kind of a book kind of thing. All my prepared document. I'll be giving all this intro level document, which will be very much helpful. All this kind of document I will share to you. Many documents. See, I'll be sharing all this document to you. It's not something huge document. If we'll complete this document, after the course, if you read out this document, these are all intro based documents. If you read out these things, you can easily crack the intro. Everything I marked it. Okay, if you see, everything is marked. Whatever the necessary for an interview, everything is defined here. Only thing you just need to prepare, because many things from here and there I have clubbed together in one page, so that it is easy for handy. It's not something everything I'm only write down. Some parts I have write down. Some parts where I found this, it is this important topic is from this LinkedIn, important topic from this year. So I have clubbed together everything in one document, so that it will be easy for you. You can open it in a handy. You can read out. You are good to go to the interview, because I also take the interview. What are the questions will be coming? Those things keeping in mind, I have prepared the sheet. Once you go through properly, means you can easily crack the interview. First, you need to go through the training, thoroughly practice in the system, then go to the document. Everything I'll share. No, not only that one document, I'll share you many documents. What is this SU20P? What is user profile? Everything I'll share the document. All these things. It will be easy for you guys to, go to the interview, crack the interview. Okay. So this is all about demo. Any questions? Welcome, guys. Start. You can put any